catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior taking a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch who he's going to set up. He's going to go for it. Fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Week 1 action continues on as we are set to have the Pittsburgh Panthers taking on the Bowling Green Falcons. I'm Vinny Mixon, and I'm joined in the booth by my partner, Zach Davis. Zach, this is the first meeting between these two teams.
Yeah.
How do you see this one playing out?
Yeah, tough game, man. We've got James Bass of Pittsburgh, who's got some experience coaching at FSU and Pitt now. And then you got Mr. CJ over here at Bowling Green. I expect an action-packed game tonight.
Absolutely. You said it best, as both of these teams are looking to come out victorious in their first game of the season. The Pittsburgh Panthers, we're going to see their offense for the first time in this game, led out by quarterback Shaker Mayflower, the senior out of Pleasant Grove, Alabama, making his debut for these Panthers. Transferred in from Kent State. They're going to hand it off up the middle to Derek Eldridge for an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, Eldridge is definitely the X factor here. Vinny, 6'2", 261. The senior running back here, he's going to be fighting for his life all season.
Absolutely. The senior looking to go out with a bang this year. Had 4 touchdowns last season, looking to add on to that. Alexander Tolbert going to get a reception here for the Panthers, but it's a gain of 0, going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice tackle there by the freshman 3-star Jimmy Jones Jr. there, Vinny.
As it'll be a 3rd and 2. Panthers have to get past their own 36-yard line to keep this drive alive, as Mayflower is going to keep it on the ground himself, picks up 9 and a Panthers first down.
Yeah, Vinny, I was looking at Mayflower earlier because I saw he was kind of an X factor. He was in Kent State last year and Florida the 2 years before that. He's got a lot of experience. I expected to see a lot of read options tonight.
Always great for your offense to have the veteran savviness like that, as he's going to dish this over to Jack Keene as the pressure gets in his face.
Got absolutely blasted there. Great presence by the quarterback there. 2nd and 5 here, Vinny.
And you talked about the games that he's played, being around all those different systems right there. The pressure gets in his face. You see the veteran savviness to get rid of that pass, as Eldridge has nowhere to go on this run. He's going to go down for a 3-yard loss.
Nice tackle there by Daniel Rhodes. Bowling Green definitely looking to make a statement here, Vinny, on the first drive. 3rd and 8 here. Not the best position for Pittsburgh to be in on their first drive.
We're able to pick up their first 3rd down conversion of this drive. Have to get this one past the Bowling Green 46-yard line to keep the drive alive. Mayflower going to try to do it through the air. He wants a lot. He's going to push it down the field.
Ooh.
But Jodeci Billups there to break the pass off.
Man, what a play there. Mayflower again feeling the pressure there, Vinny. Got it off just in time and almost intercepted.
Big stop right there for the Falcons, as Pittsburgh is going to be forced to punt this ball away, as we'll get ready to see this Falcons offense for the first time. They're going to start at about the 28-yard line. Zach, what do you want to see from their offense?
Yeah, the impact player, the game has it right here. Kyson Carey, 25 passing touchdowns. He had 4 on the ground here. I expect a lot of Carey tonight, Vinny.
Carey had these Bowling Green Falcons in contention going into their last game for the MAC championship, unable to get it last season. He's going to start out here throwing a pass right into the turf.
Yeah, spot on there, Vinny. Last game of the season, a small defeat there, a 40-45 loss to Toledo.
As they're going to look to go to the air once more. This time he's going to be able to find his receiver, Darren Hall, picking up 15 and a Bowling Green first down.
Great pass, great catch. Perfect route run right there. And a nice tackle there by Jason Myers, one-on-one there. Not easy to do there, Vinny.
Absolutely. Never easy when you have a wide open receiver like that. But like you said, making the tackle in space is going to be key. Jason Myers, the junior out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, on the stop there. But it'll be a 1st and 10 for Bowling Green, as Carey going to dump it off to his running back out the backfield, able to make a move, has green space in front of him. He's going to make his way down inside the 20 is Jordan Tank.
Jordan Tank is definitely a tank, Vinny. Look at that. Perfect stop route there, going in, getting the extra yardage. Number 48, or is that 68?
That is number 48, Jordan Tank, the sophomore, out of Palm Bay, Florida. Had a beautiful freshman season. Looking to add on here, I mean, when you can start off with a 48-yard pass like that, get your team down to the 17-yard line is where they'll have 1st and 10. First time inside the PX1 Sports red zone in this game for the Falcons. As Kerry going to drop back to pass. He wants it to go to the end zone, but it's going to be broken up by Kenneth Norwood.
Perfect play there by the defense. Definitely one you want to get back there, Vinny. Very, very close play there by the quarterback. Definitely want to be careful here in the PX1 red zone.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 now. Looking to go wide receiver screen. Very dangerous as this one is almost picked off.
Oh, another close play there. You do not want to keep giving the defense a chance to counter. Very, very dangerous.
And that's one of the risks you take trying to run the wide receiver screen. If it's not ready, that can go back to the house. Bowling Green catches a break here. Now 3rd and 10. Can they pick it up? They're going to try and go across the middle to Mike Gustav, who only picks up 3 yards.
Yeah, good stop there by Pittsburgh, holding them to 3. Hopefully, granted, the field goal goes in. Definitely a good stop for Pittsburgh defense.
Absolutely. We saw all the momentum going for that Bowling Green offense. They were able to pick up the chunk play, get them down there. But the resilience of this Pittsburgh defense holds them to a field goal. Bowling Green strikes first in this one. 3-0 over Pitt. 6:17 left to go in the first quarter. Zach, we're going to see this offense out here for the second time. Last time, they were able to pick up a couple first downs, stalled out a little bit. What did they need to adjust as they move forward?
Yeah, again, it was just the first drive. A lot that they can change here. I would love to see more of Eldredge. I mean, 6'2", 261. Had a great run or two there on the last drive. But they went a little pass heavy, probably trying to mix things up there.
As we see this Pitt offense going to start out with trips to the bottom of your screen. They're going to hand it right off the middle to Derek Eldredge. Going to make his way for an 11-yard gain.
Over on Twitch here, we've got Kentucky scoring their 3rd touchdown of the first quarter, going up 21-0 over West Virginia with 6 minutes and 30 seconds in the first quarter.
As we got 1st and 10 now for these Panthers, as Mayflower going to keep it himself. He's going to fight his way for a 3-yard pickup.
I'm not mad about those plays whatsoever. 3 yards keeps the defenses honest. In the CFSL, you've got to stretch the defense, and even 3 yards you'll learn to take in this game.
As we see Mayflower in the pocket, can't get rid of it. He's going to end up going down for a sack.
That's a loss of
That's going to be number 79, Theodore Hitchcock. I'm sorry, number 99.
Is that
Jackson Bando. My apologies.
Huge play right there by this Bowling Green defense. Gonna back the Panthers up to a 3rd and 15 now. Got to get across midfield and into Bowling Green territory to keep the drive alive. But they won't all of it as he takes a shot down the field. And it's going to be broken up, bringing up 4th down for the Panthers.
Risky play there by Mayflower again. 3rd and 15, not much you can do there. Felt a little bit of pressure there. They're going to go back-to-back punts here to start the game.
As Maddie Wine filled this up around the 20. She's going to bring that back to about the 30-yard line. We're going to see this Falcons offense for the 2nd time in this game. Last time able to drive down the field, Zach. What do you want to see from them on this drive?
Yeah, they had a lot of a big play there by Jordan Tank. I would love to see them keep trying what they can to get Tank involved here.
They're going to try and set up a halfback screen on 1st down, but the defense blows it up and Carey just gets rid of it.
Big opportunity here, Vinny. Bowling Green up 3-0. Opportunity to make this a 2-score game if they get a touchdown.
As we see them operating out the shotgun once more, Carey trying to maneuver around in the pocket. Takes a shot across the middle, has Darren Hall for an 18-yard gain.
Yeah, what a laser there. It didn't look like there was any room, Vinny, as we look at the replay here. Got enough time, laser in between 2 defenders.
Yeah, and you gotta like that by Hall right there. Runs his route, doesn't get open, but tries to maneuver around for his quarterback, able to come away with the catch there before Kaz Allen, the senior, lays the wood on him. Now Carey's going to look to go play action. Has a receiver along the sidelines. That's going to be Matt Cabot for a 16-yard gain and a Falcons 1st down.
Again, great communication between the quarterback and the wide receiver there. And they're playing a little fast here. I like that. Pittsburgh has a lot of talent on defense here, Vinny, and Bowling Green is keeping them honest.
Yeah, Bowling Green's offense was the 2nd best in their conference last season. Looking to improve on that this season. As we see them work trips to the top of your screen here on 1st and 10. Gonna go that way to Christopher Baker for a 3-yard gain.
Nice play there by Christopher Baker, the 6'4" star from Pennsylvania, getting in on the action there, Vinny. Great play, a 3-yard gain.
Harry closing in on 100 yards here in the quarter. He's up to 94 right now. He's looking to go play fake here. Going to try and drive this ball down the field. Has the receiver, Christopher Baker, once more. This time, it's a 23-yard gain.
The freshman said, I got it once, I got it twice. Why don't we just feed him with the awesome helmet there, Vinny? Feed him a 3rd time while they're at it. 1st and goal.
You know what? Looking at his helmet right now, we might have to put him first team all swag in the CFSL. Not many receivers out there gonna rock the half guard face mask, as they'll have a 1st and goal opportunity now from about the 9-yard line. They're gonna work from under center here, go halfback draw, has some blockers, able to get down to about the 5-yard line is Vanderslice.
Yeah, defense was able to work together there. Mike Donlin, I thought I saw Prince Nicholas as well. 2nd and goal here, but Bowling Green, they got into the red zone last time, but weren't able to score, Vinny. Let's keep an eye on that.
As they look to go read option on this play, Carey has nowhere to go. He's going to end up losing 2 on the play.
It's going to be Kaz Allen once again, 4th tackle of the quarter, and a couple pass breakups. He's making his presence shown out there. Once again, Bowling Green in a tough position in the red zone, 3rd and goal.
Last time they were in the red zone, they ended up kicking a field goal here. Got to get 7 yards to punch this one in the end zone. They're going to try and dump it across the middle. Unable to hold on to it is the running back, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Pittsburgh showing a lot of presence there, keeping strong with their backs to the end zone here. Again, Pittsburgh getting bailed out by their defense. Offense has got to respond here.
As we see the field goal up and good once again for Bowling Green. 6-0 over Pitt with 3:33 left to go in the 1st quarter. But you got to start to think at some point those field goals aren't going to be enough. You have to find the end zone. As we're going to see the 3rd offensive possession for Pitt. Not as much success on the last one. What do you think is one adjustment that has to happen on this drive?
Yeah, I'm looking at the roster here. I see 5-star tight end Darius Harris, 5-star tight end Dave Dawkins. They got Jack King, Alexander Tolbert, Gage Tyson, Josh Mizikar. They've got a ton of talent to air it out. They just got to really give those guys the opportunities, Vinny.
As they're going to get started here with the read option, Mayflower going to keep it himself. He's going to fight his way for a 9-yard pickup.
It's going to be the tackle there. Brought down for a 9-yard pickup there. Nice little read option again, keeping the defense honest. Not a lot of really big pass plays yet, Vinny. Keep an eye on that.
They're going to want here in the pistol set. They're going to hand it off to Eldridge. Throws a man out of his way, picks up a yard, and they will say it is enough for a 1st down.
Shout out sophomore 3-star Christopher Dickinson taking that stiff arm, only holding him to 1. Very difficult to do there.
As we see a bunch set now out of the shotgun for the Panthers. They're going to hand it off to Eldridge to the right side, cuts it back. He's only able to pick up 3 as Dickinson right there to make the stop. 5
rush, 20 yards, 4 yards per carry. Not great. Eldridge has a lot of opportunity out there. 2nd and 7. I'm expecting a play action here coming up, Vinny.
Christopher Dickinson, the sophomore out of Honolulu, Hawaii, making the stop for the Bowling Green Falcons. As Mayflower going to push this downfield, but it's going to be broken up by a jumping Matty Wine.
Great play there. I like the play action, keeping the defense honest. Tough 3rd and 7 here. A lot of options for Pitt. Let's see what they do here, Vinny.
3rd and 7, got to get this past the Panthers' 49-yard line to keep the drive alive. They look to go halfback draw, but the Falcons are all over it. It's going to be a loss of yards, bringing up a 4th down.
Theodore Hitchcock, the freshman from Newport, Tennessee, making a big-time play here. Another stop for this Bowling Green D-line, Vinny.
Absolutely huge play. And you really got to credit their defense for the job that they've done. We knew Pittsburgh last season, they were able to pound the rock whenever they wanted to. Falcons here showing that they got some resilience as Matty Wine going to get an 11-yard return and set this Bowling Green offense up once more. And Zach, just look at these numbers.
Yeah, look at it. 14 plays, very even. 14 plays, 120, 15 for 35. Pittsburgh's defense keeps helping them out. Let's see what they can do here. Bowling Green has a huge opportunity. They do not want to get another field goal, Vinny. So let's see what they got dialed up in this playbook.
As Bowling Green going to start off on the ground here. Vanderslice able to shove 1 man, but still going to go down in the backfield as Jordan Lyle there to make the tackle.
big play there. Michael Vanderslice trying to do what he can there. That counter got red from the start. Those plays are really give and take, and that was a whole lot of give to the defense.
2nd and 12 now for the Falcons, as Carey's going to pass this across the middle. His receiver unable to hold on to it, bringing up 3rd and 12.
Jason Porter, the senior from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, repping his hometown team with the pass deflection. Their great stop, 3rd and 12 here, Vinny.
Ball has to get past their own 48-yard line to keep the drive alive. They look to spread it across the middle, but it's not going to be enough as Darren Hall's brought down after a 6-yard gain. It'll be 4th down.
Great hold there by Pittsburgh. Again, both defenses are doing really well. Bowling Green has done great so far, getting held up in the red zone. Pittsburgh an opportunity to potentially take the lead here. Let's see what they get dialed up. I would love to see a little bit more heavy passing with all the talent they have.
First punt from Bowling Green in this game, as Gage Tyson on the return is going to set them up around the 30. And we look at the Bowling Green defense only giving up 35 yards in 3 drives. You got to think that's a winning combination.
Absolutely a winning combination. Speaking of winning combination, over on Twitch, we've got Kentucky up 28-0 with 2 minutes and 25 seconds here, Vinny.
As it'll start out in the shotgun here for Shaker Mayflower. He's going to hand it off to Eldridge. Has to shed 1 tackle in the backfield. Able to turn that into a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, it looked like it was nothing there, Vinny. It looked like you and I both thought he was doomed there, but able to fight for 5 yards. But that's been a consistent theme, Vinny. He's been fighting every carry to get yardage here.
Yeah, Eldridge, an All-American last season. Not an easy guy to bring down, as Mayflower looks like he had some miscommunication with the receiver. This ball's going to sail out of bounds.
Yeah, another 3rd down here, 1 of 4 on the night. I'm not sure what they should be doing here. Looks like they're going 5 wide here. Let's see if this helps them out. I would love to see it work.
Empty set here for the Panthers on 3rd and 5, looking to push it down the field, but it's going to be deflected by Jackson Harrison, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, if my numbers calculate correctly, and I'm not good at numbers here, Vinny, so please correct me. That is the 3rd or 4th drop by the Bowling Green defense. That's got to be getting Coach CJ messed up over there.
Oh, yeah, he loves to watch his DBs get all those INTs. But the important thing is it's ending the drives for the Panthers.
Very true.
And we're going to see Bowling Green here with another opportunity. This time, they're going to start out at their own 42, maybe 43-yard line, as they're going to go trips to the bottom of your screen to start this off. It's going to be a halfback draw, as Vanderslice going to fight his way for a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, the halfback draw is always a nice play. Keeps the defense honest. Good play call there. A nice tackle by Kaz Allen. Again, we've seen him all night. 5 tackles in the first quarter alone here, Vinny.
The senior out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, looking to start off his senior season with a bang. As they look to go halfback screen here, has the blockers in front of him. Leaping over a man and still fighting his way is Vanderslice for a 20-yard gain.
Totally love all the effort here, Vinny. I'm not sure he had to jump over him. It looked like he had some room on the other side, but you know that's gonna look good. But when AMK clips that, man.
Yeah, and you think if maybe he just cuts it to the outside, he's probably still running. But he just wanted to get on the top 10 plays going into next week. As we see, that's the 6th first down in this quarter for the Falcons. They're going to have a 1st and 10 now from the 34-yard line. As Carey is back in the pocket, going to find a receiver along the left side for an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, big tackle there, 2nd and 2. Christopher Baker, 3rd catch of the night. Very consistent getting these short yardage catches for his quarterback.
And those are huge plays right there, as that most likely will be the last play of the first quarter. It, in fact, will be. Bowling Green hopping up early on top of Pittsburgh. It's 6-0 as we end the first quarter. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports on YouTube. As the twos begin to fly up in chat, we're ready for 2nd quarter action here. It's 2nd and 2 for the Bowling Green Falcons. As Carey is back in the pocket, going to try and dump it off. Out of the backfield is Jesse Pearson for an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, I'm liking what Bowling Green's showing here so far. You know, the double halfback play there. Looks like Pittsburgh's sending a blitz here. Let's see if Bowling Green can counter.
And they'll go with the read option on this play. Carey going to keep it up the middle for a 5-yard gain before he's brought down by Mike Donlin.
Big old Mike Donlin with the play there. Pittsburgh has consistently shown they can hold Bowling Green in the red zone here. Let's see if they can do it. 3 for 3. Big opportunity for Bowling Green to stretch this game out, though.
Trips to the top of your screen, looking to go play fake here. Carey has pocket open, but it's going to be broken up by Jason Porter on that play, bringing up 3rd and 5.
Porter's been everywhere, known as a great, consistent coverage linebacker. 3rd and 5 here. A lot of plays still open in this playbook.
Another chance for this Panthers defense to hold them to a field goal. They will, in fact, do that with the sack on that play, as Trevor Sheldon going to get his first sack of the season.
Big play there by the freshman. Could not have been perfect timing. Looks like he was getting on the field. Looked like he had a whole bunch of energy, and he sure did show it there. Set up a 4th and 12 here for Bowling Green.
Got to be excited if you're Trevor Sheldon, the freshman out of Kingston, Tennessee. First game, 1 sack to go with it, as we'll see the Bowling Green field goal unit out once more. And this time, it's going to sail wide right, as they're going to end up with no points on the drive.
Coach CJ is fuming over there, not happy about the touchdown not being scored, and not happy about the missed field goal. Let's see how his defense responds here. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh.
Pistol look here, 2 receivers to the top of your screen. Mayflower keeps it on the read option, trying to get to the outside. He's only going to be able to get a yard before he's brought down.
Yeah, it's interesting. They're putting Mayflower in the option run. I like the play here. He's only scored 8 touchdowns in his 3 seasons, Vinny. So not known for his wheels, but maybe they know something we don't.
As we'll see trips to the bottom of your screen, looking to go halfback draw, but Eldridge met immediately, and it's going to be a 2-yard loss as Christopher Dickinson on the tackle.
The big sophomore, 6'5", 325, Vinny. Just working tonight, man.
105 on 3rd downs in this one so far. This time they got to go 11 yards, get to their own 31-yard line to keep the drive alive. Mayflower got time in the pocket, going to try and dump it off to Eldridge. He can only pick up 7, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Great stop there. Eldridge tried to do what he can, but it was just him and 3 defenders there. Get a little bit of a defensive stalemate here. Another great stop by Bowling Green. I'm very impressed with this MAC defense so far.
And you got to give a lot of credit to this defense as well. They're setting their offense up in good field position each time. The offense got to find a way to get into the end zone. They're going to start this drive out in Panthers territory, as the ball will be spotted at the 48-yard line. Looking to use 2 tight ends on this play, as Carey going to try and spread it to one of them, but unable to hold on to the pass.
Unable to hold on to the pass. Almost shoveled it to the defender there. Holy moly, Vinny.
Sketchy pass right there for Bowling Green. However, it's going to be 2nd and 10 for them now, as they go with a 2-by-2 look, looking to go wide receiver screen, and this one's going to be picked off going the other way. It's going to be a foot race to the end zone, but he'll be stopped at the 25-yard line.
Adam Perkins, they so needed that. Kyson Carey's got to be beating himself up. Great timing. The wide receiver screen, Vinny, we both talked about it. Tough. Great response by Pittsburgh.
Absolutely. Big play that they needed right there.
By the walk-on as well, Vinny.
Yeah, that's what I was looking through the sheet. I was like, I don't see his name on here. It's got to be a walk-on. The walk-on coming up big for that defense, as Mayflower going to keep it on the read option, try to push it to the outside. He's going to be able to pick up 4 yards, getting them inside the PX1 Sports red zone.
Yeah, 6 rushes, 18 yards, 2nd and 6. I would love to just keep seeing them do these chunk plays, get what they can, get on the board, and build some confidence here as they're getting into 6 minutes here in the 2nd quarter, Vinny.
Looking to go 3 receivers to the top of your screen on this one. That's where they're going to throw it to Jack Keene up there for a 4-yard gain.
Very manageable 3rd and 2 here. Playbook is completely open, Vinny. Let's see what they do here.
3rd and 2, as we see there. 1 of 6 on 3rd down. It's going play fake on this one. Throws it to the end zone, but he's going to throw it at the back of the end zone, bringing up a 4th and 2.
Looks like they felt some pressure here. And speaking about pressure, they're sick of it. They're going for it on 4th down.
I think you have to, after getting the turnover and that beautiful field position, you have no choice but to try and score a touchdown. Eldridge's going to try and fight for it, but he'll be stopped a yard short.
Theodore Hitchcock, one-on-one with Derek Eldridge, the All-American, holding him to just enough.
Theodore Hitchcock, the freshman out of Newport, Tennessee, making a huge play in this game when it looked like Pittsburgh had a chance to shift all the momentum right there to make the stop. And Bowling Green's going to get another opportunity here on offense, looking to dump it off out of the backfield. That's going to be Marshall Simmons for a 7-yard gain.
Great play there, kind of start things off. A lot of back and forth action here, kind of slow things down for Bowling Green. Keep that lead going here as the tackle there by number 69. It's going to be Muhammad Smith, the senior from Portland, Oregon.
That's going to bring up a 2nd and 3 now for the Falcons. First down marker is at the 26-yard line. They'll snap this from the 23 as he's going to be met in the backfield. And Vandersloot is going to go down for a loss.
Brought down before he barely even had the ball. Jason Porter, we said his name a lot tonight. 3rd tackle brought down for a 3rd and 4 opportunity here.
A big stop right there as we've seen Bowling Green unable to convert any 3rd downs. That's what's allowed Pittsburgh to stay around in this game early on, as they just have to pick up 4 yards on this one. They're going to stretch it to the sidelines, but Vandersloot's only able to pick up 1 yard before he goes out of bounds. That's going to be another punt here for Bowling Green.
Yeah, it looks like Vandersloot had an opportunity there, Vinny. I didn't see any defenders, at least from our point of view up here. But regardless, not able to respond here. Bowling Green giving it back to Pittsburgh with the 6-0 lead.
And with the punt, that's going to allow Pittsburgh to have good field position as well. They're already up into Falcon territory as Gage Tyson on the 24-yard return.
Yeah, update over on Twitch, Vinny. Kentucky up 31-0 over West Virginia with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left. Make sure you guys are showing some love over there as well.
As we see this Panthers offense ready to take the field, they're going to stretch this to the right side. It's going to be Jack Keene. He's going to come down with a 5-yard reception.
Yep, that's going to be Billups, the safety there from Florissant, Missouri, I believe. Nice tackle there, 2nd and 5.
As we see a 2-by-2 look here for the Panthers, they're going to go read option.
Ooh,
Mayflower gets some blocks. He's able to get inside the 25.
Yeah, nice block there. Looks like Eldridge kind of showing out, giving some room for Mayflower to get that 1st down.
First down now. They're going to snap this ball from the 23-yard line. In the pistol set is Mayflower going to keep it on the read option once more. Unsuccessful this time. It's going to be a 4-yard loss.
We were just talking about the great blocking. Maddie must have heard us. She got off the wide receiver there in the nickel and just blasted the running back there.
Maddie Wine, the senior out of Knoxville, Tennessee, has done it in pass coverage and now in the run game, making stops here. Backs this Panthers offense up to a 2nd and 14. Mayflower trying to scan the field. He's going to push it to the right. Has an open receiver making his way inside the 5 is Alexander Tolbert.
Big play there by Tolbert. Big play by Sean T. It was him and the wide receiver there. 1st and goal for Pittsburgh. Let's see what they can dial up here. Again, dicey play calling so far for Pittsburgh besides that play. Let's see if they can improvise here.
Alexander Tolbert, the freshman out of Susan Moore, Alabama. First reception in this game, and we're going to see Pittsburgh go heavy set now. So they're going to go fullback dive, and it's going to be able to pick up 2 yards, bringing up a 2nd and goal.
Fullbacks deserve love. I don't care what you say, Vinny. I love the play call there by James Bass.
Anytime you see the big boy get the football, fans everywhere are going to love that. As they're going to go pistol look here, 2-by-2 set on 2nd and goal. It's going to be a handoff to Eldridge up the middle. He's just going to walk right in without being touched. And Pittsburgh ties it up with the extra point to possibly take the lead.
Great play there. Either give Eldridge the chance there or give Mayflower. I love the play call there by Bass. Great response here. Just like that, Pittsburgh is about to take the lead here.
With the extra point that is up and good. Pittsburgh claims the lead for the first time in this game. Up 7-6. Over Bowling Green with 3:40 left to play. And Zach, we saw the first few drives for Bowling Green. We saw them able to move down the field. Haven't seen the same success. What was the formula early on for them?
Yeah, I think they really just got everybody involved and a little bit more balance, it seemed like, when they started. Carey has almost 22, 23 pass attempts already. And from what I've seen, most of them have been this quarter. I would love to see a little bit more balance. Calm the offense down, get some momentum, take your time, read the defense, and make the right plays.
as they'll come out in a shotgun look here. Trips to the top of your screen. This one, wide receiver screen, almost picked off by Makai Vasquez.
And I'm just going to add to what I just said. Do not throw a wide receiver screen ever.
I don't think they've completed one in this game. Most of them have been pretty sketch. As that brings up a 2nd and 10 now, looking to go play fake. Carey going to get it across the middle to Darren Hall for a 5-yard gain.
Nice athletic play action call there. 3rd and 5. A lot of opportunity here. 3rd and manageable. Let's see what he can do here. Again, 14 of 24. Relatively accurate, except for that interception. Let's see what he's got, Vinny.
Have struggled on 3rd downs. 0 of 5 in this game. They're looking to split the tight end out wide. As Pittsburgh looking to bring the pressure.
Ooh.
Carey just gets it off and delivers a laser out to Matt Cavett along the sidelines for an 11-yard gain.
You know, they say, hit when you throw it, Vinny. That was literally what happened, and somehow he got rid of it.
As that's going to keep the drive alive for Bowling Green. As Carey tries to check this down across the middle, it's going to fall to the ground.
These DNs for Pittsburgh, Muhammad Smith and Mike Donovan, are causing a bunch of pressure this drive.
Senior duo looking to be a factor on that defensive line. As Carey decides he wants it all on this play. He's got a receiver, but the DB out there, Makai Vasquez, jumping up and taking that ball away for the Panthers.
Yeah, looked like Carey wanted it, but Vasquez was not having it. You got to love the confidence there in the wide receiver one-on-one. Vasquez was the one who came down with it. Nice little return as well.
Yeah, Carey's got to lead his receiver a little bit further down the field. Had a step on the DB, but when you underthrow it like that, Makai Vasquez is going to make a nice play on that. We'll see this Panthers offense playing with the lead for the first time in this game. We're going to go pistol full house look here. Give it to Eldridge up the middle. He's going to shove a defender and pick up 3 yards.
Good play call. Under 3 minutes here, Vinny. I like what they're doing here. You know, they haven't really been too successful besides the last drive. Burn some clock, take some time. Worst case scenario, under a minute, they get the ball back. I like what they're doing.
Quads to the top of your screen, but they go quarterback draw with it as Shaker Mayflower stumbles his way for a 2-yard gain.
Looks like he was elbowing his old lineman there, then he tripped. Regardless, 2-yard gain there, and I'm sure Mayflower is incredibly happy with that.
1 of 7 on 3rd downs in this game. As they look to get this through the air, they're going to push it downfield. Has a receiver along the sideline. They say Tolbert gets a foot inbounds as it'll be a 21-yard gain.
Was that some toe drag swag, Vinny?
As we see here, Tolbert couldn't really tell from that angle, but it doesn't look like they're going to review it. So as of now, that's going to stay a 21-yard gain by Tolbert. As we see this Panthers offense now into Bowling Green territory. This snap's going to come from the 42-yard line. They go wide receiver screen on this one, able to complete the pass and break some tackles. It's going to be a foot race to the end zone, and it'll be a Panthers touchdown. Gage Tyson, 43 yards on the catch.
The freshman was not going to be stopped there. There was 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 bodies. It did not stop Gage from getting the touchdown.
Showed his elusiveness in the return game earlier in this one. Now does it after making a catch as the freshman from White Bluff, Tennessee, with his first career touchdown, extends the Panthers lead 14-6 over Bowling Green with 1:45 left to play in the first half. And Zach, you got to think, Bowling Green had the lead for a while. They had 3 drives inside the red zone, only able to come up with 2 field goals out of that. You got to think right here before half, they have to try and push this down the field. Yeah,
worst thing you can do is give it an interception or a fumble. You want to push the field. You definitely want to score here, Vinny, but you do not want to give another turnover. Minute 40, Pittsburgh's offense is on fire. You've got to be very smart with your play calls.
We're going to see Carey try and scan the field here. He's going to try and dump it down to the left side. He's got Jordan Tank able to make the catch, and they'll burn their first time out.
I love getting the tight ends involved. Again, Jordan Tank, we had a really good play early in the first quarter. Let's see if they keep going to him.
This Carey going to go right back to the left side. This time it's going to be Christopher Baker fighting his way for a 7-yard gain, but inches short of that first down marker.
Clock is still ticking. They did not decide to call a timeout here. Let's see what they got here. Bunch top of the screen, Vinny.
only able to pick up 1 third down in this game, 1 of 6. As this one goes across the middle, broken up by Trevor Sheldon, and that's going to bring up a 4th down now for Bowling Green.
And they're going to be punting it, giving Pittsburgh the ball back here. Minute 13 seconds, 3 timeouts. With how Pittsburgh's offense is going, this could get really dangerous for Bowling Green going into the end of the half.
Yeah, because of that quick score that they had on their previous drive, able to hold all 3 timeouts. As Gage Tyson out here trying to show that he still got some moves out there. 10 yards on the return with 1:05 and all 3 timeouts. Pittsburgh going to start this drive at the 37-yard line here. They'll go 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. As Mayflower scanning the field, he's going to take a shot to the left sideline. He's got Gage Tyson making another play, this time 19 yards.
Vinny, sometimes these quarterbacks like Ryan Moreland and these elite guys, they just make those perfect throws. You just see the swagger. That's what we're seeing right now from Pittsburgh's quarterback. Minute left, 3 timeouts, absolute dime of a pass. They've really got an opportunity here.
Give credit to the play call on that one as well.
Yeah.
Had Gage Tyson wide open. Easy throw for your quarterback when you got receivers like that. As Eldridge going to throw a man into the shadow realm as he gets 9 yards on the reception.
Time out there with Pittsburgh. Good play call here. Flowers completed his last 4 passes. Let's see if he can keep that going.
2nd and 1 now from the 35-yard line. As they're going to try and get this quickly over to Jack King, who's able to make the catch, pick up the 1st down, and get out of bounds.
Looks like the defenders were playing off. Any interesting call there by Bowling Green. Maybe trying to keep those deep bombs out of the scenario there.
1st and 10 now from the 30-yard line. 52 seconds and 2 timeouts still for Pittsburgh. As Mayflower going to get this across the middle to Eldridge, able to pick up the 1st down and get a little bit more. They will, in fact, burn their 2nd timeout, though.
47 seconds here, still a ton of time. No need to rush here for Pittsburgh. Bowling Green, this would be a great time to get a stop.
As they give it to Eldridge up the middle, he's going to make his way for an 8-yard gain. Clock down to 40 seconds now. They're going to look to try and get quickly to the line. Trips to the bottom of your screen now. As Mayflower scanning the field, has a receiver on the right side. That's Tolbert in traffic, able to hold on to it for a 9-yard touchdown.
What a stud. The freshman from Susan Moore, Alabama, has been showing out for Pittsburgh tonight. Look at the replay here.
Just absolute, I mean, it's a lot of traffic right there. Mayflower has to put this where only his receiver can go and get it. Does exactly that. And Pittsburgh, after the 1st quarter that they had, with the potential to make it a 21-6 game here with 33 seconds to go before halftime. And Zach, you got to think that Bowling Green just going to settle and go into the halftime and try and regroup.
Go into halftime, let Coach CJ give them a little motivational speech, maybe change up a few of the things that they're doing, maybe try to go back to what helped them start off so well, and just kind of see what they can do. No need to rush. Do not have a turnover here.
As we'll see Hall on the return there. 28 seconds. So if they could spring a big play here on 1st down, a chance to maybe see if they can get a drive going. They're going to come out in a shotgun look with trips to the top of your screen here. As they're going to look to throw it. Carey going to push this to the sidelines. Has Christopher Baker for an 18-yard gain up around the 45-yard line. Maybe they got a chance to put some more points up.
Yeah, in between 2 defenders there. Looked like a walk-on that he mossed there. I like the play. It worked out, but very dangerous play. Maybe an opportunity for Bowling Green to get another score on here. 24 seconds, 2 timeouts here, Vinny. 31 passes, though. Have you seen that?
It's been a heavy passing game for these Bowling Green Falcons. As Carey looking to pass this across the middle. Had a receiver unable to hold on to it. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Baker was feeling that bad man from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Kaz Allen right behind him, unable to hold on to it.
2nd and 10 now. 20 seconds to go. Still the 2 timeouts for the Falcons. Carey going to throw this one across the middle as Darren Hall only able to pick up 4 yards, and they'll have to burn their 2nd timeout.
This very well could be the last play of the half here. 3rd and 6, 1 timeout left, 1 of 7 on 3rd downs. Let's see what they've got dialed up here, Vinny.
As Carey in the pocket, looking to go to the middle once more. This time the receiver unable to hold on to it. That's going to bring up a 4th and 6 now. And they're just going to look to punt this away and go into halftime.
Yeah, speaking of halftime, over on Twitch, guys, they're just getting back from halftime. Kentucky up 41-0 and driving here. Go ahead and show some love over there. Make sure you guys are here and there.
Gage Tyson still showing his ability to make tacklers miss. Only a 4-yard return, but a very entertaining one, as this will in fact be the last play of this first half here. Pittsburgh looking to just turn this clock in as Eldridge throwing people out the way. A big 8-yard gain for the big man, and that in fact will end the first half here. Pittsburgh storms back 21-6 over Bowling Green. Zach, it was an exciting start to that game, and then all of a sudden Pittsburgh flipped it just like that. Breaking us down some of that first half action.
Yeah, obviously Bowling Green started out great. A whole bunch of stops, 6-0. They were in the red zone, getting ready to score once again. Then turnovers. They had an interception, another interception. They just really prone them. They were looking great, and Pittsburgh just stormed the last 3 minutes of the second quarter. 21 unanswered points, Vinny.
Yeah, I think it was an issue of what Bowling Green wasn't able to capitalize off of, whereas Pittsburgh did capitalize off of the turnovers. Bowling Green, 3 drives inside the red zone. None of them resulted in a touchdown. In fact, you only got 6 points out of that in total, and that really was what allowed Pittsburgh to stay around as long as they did. Then you start piling on the interceptions as well. They had been flirting with interceptions with that wide receiver screen most of that half, and then finally it got to them, and really that was the turning point, was that first interception. As we see the numbers here, Bowling Green, it's been even for these offenses, but the 2 turnovers really what sprung that Pittsburgh team.
Yeah, I mean, that's really the air raid offense right there. It's do or die. It did really well for them the first quarter until the end. That late interception, as we were talking about, Pittsburgh stayed steady with their game plan. Defense really showed up for them when they needed it, and they're going to be starting 21-6 as they kick off here.
Bowling Green with a chance here in the second half to get it started and turn this game around, as they're going to get started up at the 25 with the return by Jordan Tank. And Zach, what do you want to see from them on this first drive?
Yeah, I would love to see more of the offense utilized. Christopher Baker, the freshman, has done really well for Bowling Green, but I would love to see Jacob Perkins, Matt Cavett, Mike Gustad, the fullback. They've got a lot of talent that I'd love to see them utilize.
As we'll see Carey working out the shotgun here on first 10. Just gets rid of it as the pressure gets in his face.
Keegan Walker, the freshman from Knoxville, hit him as he threw, unable to complete the pass.
As they'll go trips to the top of your screen here on second down. As Pittsburgh looking to bring the heat. Carey once again just able to get rid of it before the pressure gets there, but it falls right to the ground.
Looks like that was Mackay Vasquez getting his turn there. 3rd and 10, 2 quick plays, 2 quick incompletions here.
So we'll see a 3rd and 10 here for Carey. Not much success in the first half on those. And this time it's going to be a diving interception by the Panthers, and that'll be their ball.
None other, Vinny, than who other than Kaz Allen. We've been saying his name all night long for Pittsburgh. Getting tackles, tackles for loss. And what else? Just a little interception there, Vinny.
A big play right there by the senior out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Going to get the Panthers started here in the second half. They're going to go speed option to Derek Eldridge as he's going to make his way down the sidelines for a huge pickup, getting into Bowling Green territory.
Looks like that was a touchdown save tackle there. A speed option is a fun play to watch, but very rarely do you see it work like we did there. Shout out to Mayflower getting absolutely blasted there, Vinny.
Held that ball as long as he could before getting the pitch off. Took a shot, like you said, but it was a huge pickup, so the risk was definitely worth it. As Gage Tyson having himself an exciting game. 10-yard pickup now, up to 72 yards on the game.
Brought down there by middle linebacker James Baker from Pompano Beach, Florida. 1st and 10 here for Pittsburgh. Let's see what Bowling Green can do. I would love to see some of these 5-stars show out. Maddie Wine, I would love to see some of these guys really ball out for Bowling Green and show up.
Trips to the bottom of your screen here for 1st and 10. Mayflower going to go exactly that way. Jet Keen able to get 4 yards on the reception.
Yeah, these Pittsburgh wide receivers are really feeling themselves. As we look at a bunch top of our screen here, let's see if that opens things up for them.
And they're going to go to the ground right there. Eldridge able to run over a man, but runs down himself after a pickup of 1.
Brought down there by Sean T, the 190-pound safety, able to bring down 260 Eldridge. Great tackle there.
2x2 set here on 3rd and 5, looking to set up halfback screen. Doesn't get the blocks needed, and that's going to be blown up behind the line. Ben Hopkins going to go down with a loss of 1.
Perfect play for Bowling Green. They so needed that. That is definitely a little bit of a momentum change for them. Even if Pittsburgh does score here, that's not another touchdown. It's an opportunity for them to kind of regain composure here, Vinny, and turn things around on offense.
As we'll see the field goal unit out here for the first time for these Panthers. Kick is away. It is good, stretching their lead up 24-6 over Bowling Green with 7:24 left to go. And we saw the interception on the first drive for these Bowling Green Falcons. What needs to change going forward?
Yeah, I feel like I keep saying this a lot. I would love to see them utilize the talent they have. A lot of consistent passes. Pittsburgh's defense is really kind of tightened up, especially the defensive back. Maybe some double routes, some slants, a lot of options here. But, you know, just they seem to keep doing the same plays on offense here, Benny.
As we see right here, coach starting to get frustrated with his offense. Saw them early on, looked like they can move down the field, just had red zone issues. Now they have football field issues. You see the numbers for carry right there, the 3 interceptions. Really starting to hurt them at this point as they're starting to get into the point of the game where they can't suffer any mistakes. Trips to the bottom of your screen here for 1st and 10 as this goes absolutely nowhere. Vanderslice met in the backfield by Muhammad Smith.
6'8", 290 pounds, threw the tackle off of him and brought down the halfback. Looked like he had some room there, Vinny, but I was absolutely wrong with what I thought.
2 running backs in the shotgun with carry. He finds a receiver across the middle. Breaking tackles is Christopher Baker, picking up the 1st down.
Great play there, Baker. One of the very few people who have shown out for carry. Again, a lot of spread out love, but Baker has been his favorite target tonight. 6th reception of the night.
We're going to go play action on this one. Carey taking a shot downfield, has a receiver into Bowling Green territory. Is Darren Hall with a 30-yard gain.
Darren Hall there, great play there. 6th reception of the night for him. Brought down by the Pittsburgh defender. It definitely blew off that press. Had an opportunity there. But, you know, regardless, great pass and great catch.
1st down now at the Pittsburgh 33-yard line. As we'll see them come out. 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Dual tight ends as well. Carey maneuvering around in the pocket. Finally sees a receiver he wants to go to. But Jason Porter steps in front of it to knock it down.
Risky play call there. Jason Porter, I think that was his 2nd or 3rd time batting the ball down there. Really showing out in coverage tonight. Really a nice piece of his game.
As Carey going to take a shot downfield. His receiver going to fight in the traffic. But Jordan Lyle going to knock it away, bringing up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 here. Bowling Green could really use something here. 1 of 9 so far on 3rd down. Vinny, I would love to see something different here.
Yeah, and at minimum, you would think they at least need to get up a few yards to try and get in field goal range. Instead, they got a receiver going to the end zone. Jacob Perkins, 33-yard reception.
The sophomore from Massachusetts, first play of the night, first catch of the night, and guess what, Vinny? Touchdown on the play.
100% efficiency for Perkins as that cuts the lead to 11. Pittsburgh still on top, 24-13 with 6:22 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Quick update over on Twitch. Kentucky finds the end zone once more, up 51-7 over West Virginia with 3:32 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Back here over on YouTube, we're going to see this Panthers offense one more time, Zach. And I think the question now is, how does Bowling Green's defense stop this offense?
Yeah, great question. I'm not quite sure. Maybe they're looking for a mistake here from Pittsburgh, but they've really, I think they've scored the last 4 drives as he trucks over another one wide open here.
Eldridge just running all over people, showing you why he was an All-American last season. Now up to 89 yards in this game after that 24-yard burst.
Yeah, more yards on that run alone than he had just about the whole first half. Eldridge is definitely feeding off the momentum this offense is giving him.
Like they always say, feed Big E, and fed him right there. They did, allowing him to eat. As he's going to get the handoff once more with the stiff arm, still fighting his way. Probably the hardest 6-yard gain he's ever seen.
That man just runs hard, plays hard. Again, just shows why he was an All-American.
17 carries for 95 yards in this game with the touchdown earlier. Mayflower going to get this along the sidelines to Jack King, able to pick up 8 and a Panthers first down.
Great versatility here by the play caller. Base and his staff have done really well. Run, pass, play action. I'm really loving the play calling as of late here.
As we'll see them 1st and 10 now, looking to get this to the sidelines. Tolbert gonna hang on through the contact for a 5-yard pickup.
Yeah, the freshman Jimmy Jones Jr. It's not like Tolbert was wide open there. That was just one-on-one, and Tolbert was able to get it there. Impressive catch.
As we see a 2-by-2 look here, giving it to Eldridge up the middle. Gets met in the backfield, but fights his way for a 6-yard gain.
Met in the backfield by Jackson Bando, who's 6'4", 250, but still gets 5 yards there. What a beast.
Sometimes, every time, it feels like Derek Eldridge is just making an unbelievable play each time. You can't be more amazed, and somehow he does that, as Ben Hopkins going to get in here and give him a breather with a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, let the walk on, take some of this. Get Eldridge, a little bit of breather here. Wait till he gets to the end zone. Just let him do his thing.
2nd and 7 now as they look to go. Tunnel screen has a wide open lane as Tolbert is going to march his way into the end zone for a 16-yard Panthers touchdown.
Vinny, I absolutely love that play call. I did not see that coming. Wide open. Bowling Green didn't see it come either. Tolbert just killing it tonight.
Absolutely. Credit to the receivers and the linemen for getting downfield, making the blocks, allowing him to walk wide open into the end zone. As Pittsburgh going to extend their lead once more, 31-13 over Bowling Green with 4:41 left to play. Zach, we saw this offense finally able to move down the field and find the end zone. What do they need to do to replicate that on this drive?
Keep doing what they're doing as we see the nice return here.
Yeah, well, sometimes when you kick return, it can just run 44 yards down the field before getting first contact. That'll help yourself out as they, in fact, start this drive at the 46-yard line. They're going to go read option keeper here for carry, and he will be brought down in the backfield by Mike Herzog.
To answer your question, Vinny, that was an impressive return, so I had to pause there. I'd love to just see them keep doing what they did last drive. A couple stretch the field plays, little dump downs that don't really need to be too aggressive. Definitely show that you want to do it, but don't get too crazy with it.
Wide receiver screen, able to complete this here in a Matt Cabot, but it's going to be a 3rd and long with 3rd and 8 upcoming.
3rd and 8 here, 2-yard gain. Again, if you're Bowling Green, you take what you can. Pittsburgh's DBs have been playing great tonight. 3rd and 8.
2-by-2 look here as they spread this to the sidelines. A diving Kaz Allen right there to break up the pass and bring up 4th down.
I'll be honest with you, Kaz Allen has been impressing the heck out of me tonight. Diving deflection, one-handed interception, tackles for loss. Just been the story of Pittsburgh's defense tonight.
Pretty much been Kaz money out there from Kaz Allen. As we're going to see this Panthers offense one more time. They're going to start this drive at the 25-yard line here. They're going to go trips to the top of your screen with the read option keeper. Mayflower going to shed one defender, but met by a gang of Falcons, and he'll be brought down after a 9-yard gain.
Again, read option, take what you can. They're stretching the field once again for Eldridge. 2nd and 1 here. Nice little 9-yard gain.
2 receivers to the top of your screen with 2 running backs in the backfield as well. Play action here, feeding it out to Eldridge on the sidelines, able to pick up 11 yards and a Panthers first down.
Bowling Green was very lucky here that the sideline was right next to Eldridge, because he was about to bowl right through that DB all the way to the end zone.
Bunch set here for the Panthers As Mayflower gets this across the middle. Gage Tyson hanging on through the traffic for a 9-yard gain.
Great coverage there by Jackson Bando. Again, just Mayflower and his receivers have just been really dialed in these last 5 drives.
As they look to go empty here, the trip's at the bottom of your screen, and that's the side that they go to. Jason Miller along the sidelines gets a foot inbounds with a 3-yard gain and a first down.
First catch of the night, the senior from Wilmington, North Carolina. Great play there, getting everybody involved for Pittsburgh.
You see the numbers right there. 30 rush attempts, 28 pass attempts, the balance that they wanted coming into this game. As the trips to the top of your screen here. Play fake by Mayflower, has a receiver across the middle, unable to hold on to the pass, bringing up 2nd and 10.
Yep, Joe, do you see Billups, excuse me, with the deflection there. Nice play there by the 5-star safety.
We'll see that bunch look for the Panthers one more time this drive. So Mayflower going to try and spread this across to the sidelines. His receiver going to get 10 toes down and bounce. That's Alexander Tolbert on the catch.
Yeah, great recognition there by Mayflower. Walk on the field there. Found the open man. Perfect route run there. And a great catch, setting up a great opportunity to score once again.
1st and 10 at the Falcons 27-yard line for the Panthers. They go 2-by-2 look here. They're going to hand it off up the middle to Eldridge, who's going to burst his way out of a tackle for an 8-yard gain.
They just got to gang tackle Eldridge. You cannot tackle him one-on-one. Anybody cannot tackle him one-on-one. So Bowling Green has got to work together here.
2nd and 2 upcoming as they're going to go right back to Eldridge, who's got himself some blocks, able to get up to the secondary for an 11-yard gain, bringing up a 1st and goal situation.
120 yards on the night. Eldridge is just feasting, getting stronger as the night goes on.
1st and goal from the 8-yard line here. Empty look. Mayflower gets rid of it with the pressure in his face. Jason Miller gonna find his way into the end zone for his first touchdown in this game.
You and I were just talking about efficiency earlier. Jason Miller, 2nd catch of the night, touchdown. Pittsburgh going up 38-13 here. Bowling Green has got to respond quickly, Vinny.
Yeah, we saw Pittsburgh able to respond earlier. We saw the first quarter for them. It looked like it was going to be a huge upset to start out. And Pittsburgh finally found their answers and got their feet rolling. And now they're looking unstoppable here at Bowling Green. I mean, you don't want to say it's over in the 3rd quarter,
no,
but it's starting to get to that point where you can't make any mistakes as we move forward.
Yeah, I got to do something here. You got to not only not make any mistakes by your offense here, but you got to get a turnover or 2 on the defense here. Got to get a couple stops, get something going for Bowling Green. They definitely have the staff and the players to do it. They just got to get it going somehow, Vinny.
Jordan Tank on the return. 28-yard return, going to get them up past the 30-yard line. And we'll see Carey and crew one more time here in this 3rd quarter, as they're going to start this out with 2 receivers to the top of your screen. The tight end going to be on that side as well. As Carey here going to have a quarterback blitz. He's going to launch it down the field, and Tank going to go up there and snag it for a 34-yard gain.
Averaging 25 yards a catch. They've just got to keep feeding Tank one-on-one. He's coming down with it every single time.
Yeah, when you got a 6'5" tight end just like that, might as well throw it up to him and see what the big man can do. Able to come down with the catch, getting them deep into Pittsburgh territory now. They're going to start this 1st and 10 set at the 34-yard line. As Carey in the shotgun, trying to find somewhere to go with it. Has nowhere to go. That's going to be a sack by Muhammad Smith.
Pure coverage sack there. Great job, Jackson, Flores, Jordan. We got Kaz Allen, Mekhi Vasquez. These DBs were just locking down the talented receiving core that Bowling Green has there.
And this defense really, anytime it looks like Bowling Green starts to get some momentum here in the 2nd and 3rd quarter, Pittsburgh's defense has had an answer and has stopped all that momentum. As Carey going to try to do it with his legs on this play, able to shed through 1 tackle, picks up half the yards that they need, but it's still going to be a 3rd and 9 upcoming.
Carey's got some wheels there. It's the first time we've seen that. I'd like to see a little bit more. Didn't know he was as proficient of a runner as we saw there, Vinny.
2x2 look here on 3rd and 9, looking to set up halfback screen.
Going to
Get some
walk
blocks,
on.
but needs more blockers as Vanderslice is going to be pushed out of bounds after a 2-yard gain. 4th and 7, but Bowling Green said, you know what? Let's go ahead and go for this. They got to get this ball past the 24-yard line to keep the drive alive. Once again, going to the halfback screen. Vanderslice fights, but he'll be pushed out of bounds short of that first down marker, and Pittsburgh will take over.
Pushed out by you-know-who, Mr. Kaz Allen there. I'd like the play call. If it wasn't for Kaz there, he would have had a lot more yards there. Pittsburgh getting the ball back.
Kaz Allen been a leader for this defense here as Jack Keene going to get this drive started with a 13-yard gain, his 7th catch in this game.
Yeah, looks like Bowling Green sending a lot of pressure here, which again worked for them in the first quarter. I would love to see some adjustments here from the coaching staff.
Jackson Bando making the stop for the Falcons, his 7th tackle in this game. Mayflower on the read option, going to hit the spin cycle and go for an 11-yard gain.
Slowly working his average up to 4.2 on the night. At one point, I believe he was negative yardage. Quote me if I'm wrong there, Vinny.
He was about there with the sacks, as this time they're gonna try and go bubble screen to Jack Keene. He's able to pick up another first down as he gets his 8th catch in this ball game.
3-score game for Pittsburgh as they close out the 3rd quarter here, Vinny.
As like you said, that in fact ends the 3rd quarter. Pittsburgh looking to pull away from this one. 38-13. Get those 4s up in chat and don't go anywhere. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports on YouTube. As the 4s start flying all around in chat, we begin the 4th quarter here. Pittsburgh looking to drive down the field already into Bowling Green territory, as it's going to be a read option keeper here for Mayflower. He gets past the first down marker before seeing the first defender, and he'll be able to pick up that first down.
Nice little stiff arm there. Nice little tackle from the Bowling Green defender there. Billups, 5th tackle of the night. Great start for Pittsburgh to start the quarter here. Again, pushing the momentum here, trying to extend this to a 4-score lead.
They're going to go trips to the top of your screen here now. They're going to snap the ball from the 25-yard line. Mayflower sees the pressure, gets rid of it along the sidelines to Jason Miller for a 4-yard gain.
4-yard gain. Miller, 3rd catch. All have been on the last 2 drives here. Pittsburgh just kind of cycling in these receivers. They really can't do any wrong so far.
And 2nd and 6. They're going to look to go quarterback draw on this play. Not successful as Mayflower. They're going to say it's a gain of 0. Benjamin Banks going to get credit for the tackle.
Nice tackle there, Mayflower. Trying to change things up, keep the defense honest here. Not much luck there as they go to her 3rd and 7.
Got to get past the 15 to keep this drive alive. Mayflower wants the end zone. Has a receiver, Jason Miller, for his 2nd touchdown in this game.
4 catches, 2 touchdowns. Jason Miller showing out.
Jason Miller showing out here. Like you said, 2nd touchdown in this game. And a huge one there, as that's going to extend the lead. 45-13 over Bowling Green with 8:09 left to play. And Zach, you got to think that this Bowling Green offense, they got to start building for next week.
Yeah, again, as you mentioned earlier, you definitely don't want to call it quits. These offenses here in the CFSL are prone to get things going at any time, but you want to start building some momentum for this game, for next week, the rest of the season here, because Bowling Green, again, they did well last season, as we talked about, but they got to get something going here, kind of build a theme of what Bowling Green is going to be known for this season, because each team is different from season to season.
You're going to see a 2x2 look to start out this drive for the Falcons. They look to go halfback screen here. Doesn't get the blocks needed. And they're going to say he got right back to the line of scrimmage.
I like the play call here. Get Vanderslice going. 5 catches on the night. Again, just keep things going here. Keep the clock ticking. See what they can do here.
As Carey once again in the pocket looking to throw over the middle. Has Jacob Perkins had a touchdown earlier. This time it's a gain of 9.
Perkins has played sparingly. Again, only 2 catches, but really has seen that he's meshing with the quarterback when he gets the ball. Let's see if they keep feeding him. See if that really works out for them, Vinny. Maybe something they can kind of work on towards the next week, like you said.
As they look to go halfback draw here on 3rd and 1. Vanderslice able to fight for it. 2 yards and a first down.
big run there. Not easy to do on this Pittsburgh defense. Again, elite DNs on each side, able to push through and get it there.
As Carey gonna drop back, scans the field, goes across the middle, has Marshall Simmons. It's gonna be a 5-yard pickup, and it's these little gains that this Bowling Green offense needs to get this offense rolling.
Exactly. Again, Carey averaging almost 10 yards a pass, but these little short ones, they'll open things up. Pittsburgh will get antsy after a while.
There's probably some broadcaster out there that says if you pick up 4 yards on each play, you'll always be successful. Jordan Tank out there with a 3-yard reception, bringing off 3rd and 2.
Vinny, that's very true. I thought of that, but I was like, am I going to be corny for saying that? So I'm glad you said it and not me, man.
Tasmanian Devil out here, 10th tackle in this game, as this one is nearly picked off by the Tasmanian Devil himself, Kaz Allen.
Vinny, did we just start our thing with Kaz? I think we just made him just really.
I don't know. Chat's been going crazy about him, so really I've just been stealing all of Chat's ideas on that. So shout out to everybody in chat with nice nicknames. As Pittsburgh's offense gonna get the ball once more here in the 4th quarter. Gage Tyson has been a little quiet here in the 2nd half, but a 9-yard return gonna start them out at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in chat. As you mentioned, I'm a Ghost. We got Daxis, James Bass, Jason Miller, Jojo Vasquez, Cal Tober, Nathan, Russell, myself, yourself. We got Frosty, a whole bunch of other guys here. Appreciate you guys showing out. Make sure you're in Twitch as well. Appreciate you guys showing love. Got another game coming up, Vinny.
Absolutely, got a great slate of games coming up in the later half that we'll get to here in a minute, as Pittsburgh gonna come out in a bunch set to the bottom of your screen here. Eldridge is gonna be on that side as well. Mayflower looks to go across the middle, but he finds the Panther in the middle of the field, but that's not a wide receiver.
That is not a wide receiver. That's actually a defender there who did a great job reading the play there.
2x2 look here out the pistol for Mayflower. They give it off to Eldridge as he's going to try and get to the sidelines, able to pick up 4 yards before he's pushed out of bounds.
Great play there. Eldridge has kind of slowed things down here. Hasn't really run too much the last 2 drives. Let's see if they change things up here.
Mayflower looking to push this to the sidelines, has a receiver. That's going to be Gage Tyson coming down with a 24-yard reception, taking the contact as well. Gage Tyson up to 105 yards in the game.
And it's really a story of halves for Shaker Mayflower. First half wasn't great. 2nd quarter was a lot better than the first. But this 2nd half, he's been damn near perfect, Vinny, as we go back and just look. 23 first downs so far, and much of that in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you got to give a lot of credit to the adjustments that they made. That 1st quarter, like I said, looked really ugly for these Panthers, but Mayflower out here putting the foot down, cutting up field for a 15-yard gain, starting to get deep into Bowling Green territory. Tackle there by Mark Ross, the freshman from Goose Creek, South Carolina for Bowling Green. Everybody getting involved here for Bowling Green. Great job there. They'll have a 1st and 10 now from the 28-yard line, where they look to go 2x2 set. Going back to that read option, Mayflower going to stumble his way for a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, nice work there. A little 3-yard gain. Again, getting his average up to 5 yards a carry there. Jackson Harrison, the safety, bringing him down. Again, Pittsburgh is driving here. This is a great opportunity for Bowling Green's defense to show up.
2nd and 7, they're going to hand it off to Eldridge, going to the left side, able to pick up 5 before he's brought down by James Baker.
Great open field tackle. It is not easy to trip up Eldridge there.
As we see an empty look here on 3rd and 1, just got to get this ball past the 18-yard line. Receiver is going to come in motion as Mayflower throws this into the first row of the stands.
Great play there by Bowling Green. Pittsburgh still getting some scores here. Granted, they make this field goal, but great job stopping the touchdowns for Bowling Green. Let's see if the offense can kind of use this momentum towards them. Maybe get a point up or get some things going here, Vinny.
Yeah, as they, in fact, will kick the field goal. That is up and good, stretching this to a 35-point ball game. Pittsburgh up 48-13 over Bowling Green with 4:53 left to go in the game. And Zach, what do you want to see from this Bowling Green offense on this drive?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of saw it sporadically for Bowling Green. I love to see Jordan Tankett going. You and I have seen him again, all 6'6", 235. Jacob Perkins, the sophomore from Massachusetts. You get these guys going, just kind of spread the ball out, share the wealth, and you'll see what they can do from there.
As they're going to get this along the sidelines, Jacob Perkins for a 19-yard gain. His third catch in this one, up to 61 yards.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a 3-star with toe tag swag right there. Toe drag swag. My apologies.
As that'll bring up a 1st and 10. Oh, they're actually going to go back to the review. Maybe the booth saw something up there as we look at the replay. That is 10 toes in. I'm going to just go ahead and say that the booth crew, might still got preseason jitters, this being their first game, but they did not need a review. That is 10 toes down. That's good on Sundays as well, as it will, in fact, keep that first down alive. They're going to have a 1st and 10 now at their own 42-yard line. It's going to be a 2-by-2 set look here for these Bowling Green Falcons, as Carey once again going to try and go to the right side, and this time the receiver not able to get a foot down inbounds.
Going right back to Perkins, though. Not able to get his foot down here, but looked like he was open there. I mean, I like the call, though. I mean, again, didn't come down with it, but it looked pretty good.
2nd and 10 with trips to the bottom of your screen here. Going to Christopher Baker across the middle, able to pick up 9 yards, making it a 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 here. Again, Baker doing what he can when he gets the ball here. 3rd and 1. A lot of opportunity. I would have to say 4-down territory, Vinny.
You could pretty much say that Jason Porter with his 5th tackle on this one, but no need for the 4th down. There's Jacob Perkins picks up the 1st down on that play with the wide receiver screen.
Nice little play call there. Carey kind of getting a rhythm going here. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Carey, kind of getting back into where he started the game.
Jackson Voorhees, the freshman out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 5th tackle in this one, as Carey unable to find his intended target, and it falls to the ground.
Yeah, it looks like the defense there led by Jason Porter just caused an incompletion there. He's been out there for a long time, Carey.
As we see 2nd and 10 play call here. It's going to be picked off by this Pittsburgh defense. It's going to be a foot race. Sheds one tackle inside the 20. Still breaking tackles. This is Makai Vasquez, his 2nd INT of the game.
Makai Vasquez is that dude. Baited him perfectly. It looked like he was open. Vasquez was having none of it.
Huge play right there by this Panthers defense, and that's really been the MO for this team after that first quarter. Anytime that Bowling Green looked like they had some momentum going their way, it started to drive on that series. Right there with the interception to kill all momentum. Pittsburgh here with a chance to add more points to their lead, as they're going to hand it off to Ben Hopkins for an 8-yard gain.
Brought down there by the Bowling Green defense. 2nd and 2 here. James Baker again doing what he can from Pompano Beach, Florida. I like what we've seen from him tonight, Vinny.
Yeah, the sophomore making plays left and right for this Falcons defense, as we see the Panthers going to have Mayflower under center. It looks like he's trying to burn a little clock now, as they use 2 tight ends on this play here, with down to the final 3 minutes in this game. Most likely going to snap this here after the tight end comes in motion. They feed it to Eldridge up the middle, only able to pick up 1 yard on the play.
Nice tackle there by Matty Wine, the senior from Knoxville, Tennessee. Again, Eldridge doing what he can. Not really a big urgency here. Multiple score lead here. Let's see what they do here, Pittsburgh. Again, I think, like you said, they're going to run some clock off here, kind of cool things down, and just kind of do what they can with the ball.
Yeah, 3rd and 1 here. They're going to snap this ball from the 9-yard line. Got to get across the 8. They want to keep the drive alive to kill more clock. As we see the pistol look here, it's going to be a 2-by-2 set, but Bowling Green looking to load that box as well. Eldridge able to barrel through one man, but they're able to pull him down as James Baker makes the stop. It'll bring up 4th and 1.
I am impressed by James Baker here. 1-on-1 against a Big E. Derek Eldridge is not something that most people will do throughout the CFSL, not to mention the MAC, but he did it, so props to him there.
Yeah, Pittsburgh going to line up for the field goal to add the 50-burger possibly to this game. And Zach, coming up later on tonight, We got Illinois taking on Clemson at 8:30 Central Time over on Twitch. Back here on YouTube at 8:30 Central Time, we got the Battle of Ohio as Ohio and Ohio State play each other. Obviously we're gonna call that game over on YouTube, but I want to talk about the Twitch game, Illinois at Clemson. How do you see that one playing out?
Yeah, first off, I like both ADs. Stevens is awesome at Illinois. He's got Drake over there. Clemson, Loki's very great game planner, more of a quiet guy, but they both know their offenses. They've been mediocre. They've really been there, but just not quite enough the last couple seasons. But I'm really looking forward to their week 1 game plans. Illinois is obviously with Drake over there. I think they're going to run the ball quite a bit. I think Clemson's known for the pass, so it could be two very different offenses in play tonight.
As Carey gonna try and launch this downfield, he has a receiver, best the DBs. That's Matt Cavett for a 54-yard gain, his 4th catch in this one.
There you go, Matt Cavett. Nice play there.
Yeah, something to put along the highlight reel, and maybe a play they want to circle as they move into next week. As we see, they're gonna get an opportunity here too. You maybe cut into this lead just a little bit here before the final score posts, as they're going to go 2 receivers to the top of your screen, the tight end on that side as well. Carey here in the pocket, just gets it out to the flat as his receiver breaks the tackle. That's going to be Gustav for a 6-yard gain.
Always love when fullbacks get some love. 2nd catch of the night, well done. Their clock is ticking here. But love to see Carey get a touchdown here, or whoever it is for Bowling Green. Kind of boost the confidence, as you said. Circle some good plays here as they kind of close this game out, Vinny.
Bowling Green in the red zone for the first time since the first quarter, as Carey tries to keep it on the read option. Going to be brought down by Mike Herzog, his 2nd tackle for loss.
The freshman from Whitehall, Pennsylvania, showing out for his hometown team on hometown turf. Great play there.
4 of 15 on 3rd downs, and that's really been the story for Bowling Green in this game. Not able to convert many 3rd downs in this one, as Carey just going to take a shot to the end zone, and this one is going to be picked off by the Pittsburgh defense.
Looked like he was in.
As it's going to be Jordan Lyle. Looks like he gets the foot down. I think this play stands, and that most likely will be the end of this game.
Great game there. Kind of a theme for Pittsburgh here. Turnovers have really just helped Pittsburgh stay in the game, first off, especially in the first quarter, and really just take over the game here. Really the theme for this defense.
Big E with one more carry to get him up to 139 yards, and that'll be the final play of this game as the Pittsburgh Panthers host the Bowling Green Falcons. Pittsburgh comes out victorious. 51-13 is our final score. Zach, break us down this action we saw today.
Yeah, again, tale of really the first quarter was all Bowling Green. You know, they had an opportunity to really extend this to a 2-score lead. Turnover or missed field goal and a couple turnovers just completely turned the game open, and Pittsburgh scored 5 straight possessions. It was all over from there.
51-13 is the final score. Pittsburgh Panthers come out on top here in week 1. I want to give a thank you to everybody that joined us in chat. A thank you to our associate producer, Austin Crow, and our executive producer, Mike Peters. And of course, my broadcast partner, Zach Davis. And on behalf of our broadcast crew, I'm Vinny Mixon. You've been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports on YouTube. And we hope to see you back here at 8:30 Central Time as we have the Ohio Bobcats taking on the Ohio State Buckeyes, and over on Twitch, it'll be the Fighting Illini of Illinois taking on the Clemson Tigers.